So we're going to show you how we start our horses under saddle. In this video, we are happy to share our 3 Chevalia babies, Xena, Eshipe, and our stallion Ramses, and their first steps into their journey under the saddle.
When people think about riding horses, they just think about getting on and riding, like you would ride a motorcycle.
Horses tell us when they're emotionally ready for learning the movements and learning how to synchronize and harmonize with the rider on the ground or in the saddle.
Ground exercises are very important in starting a foundation for your relationship with your horse.
Riding is about just another step in that relationship. It's just about deepening that relationship, taking it to a new level from the ground to the saddle. It's not the end goal, it's part of the journey.
We start our harmonization from day one that they're born.
Building a relationship with horses teaches us how to have a joyous relationship with one another. Fear is what they say it's an acronym for a false evidence appearing real. The old school of breaking a horse raises fear in the horse. Like a predator, the trainer uses fear to intimidate and conquer the horse. And if he doesn't submit by giving up his spirit, they're considered, an obedient horse, more than not at the expense of the soul. But if the horse refuses to give it the ghost, he's abused until he submits or is even put down as an unruly horse. Society, in essence, does the same with us. We're pushed out into the world and forced to submit to another's will to produce a result for success, whether it be a parent, the education system, a spouse, or an employer. Living in a post-conquest society that dictates that power is to compete and conquer instead of to cooperate and synchronize causes disharmony and disease and separateness. But when we desire to connect with a horse, we've entered into a space where the horse is a guide to a new way of being, synchronicity. We learn the true power comes through the strength and vulnerability, being able to look in the mirror and fix that which is contrary to our true essence. And we can never hope to have a relationship with a horse if we hold on to a self-centered, egotistical, judgmental, false self of superiority. And this also holds true of a parent, a child, a student, an employer, employee, a spouse, or a companion. Life is about relationships. So in essence, horses teach us about life. And when you live embodying the horse's principles of authenticity, compassion, spirit, love, and community, all your relationships blossom exponentially. So as we introduce new avenues to deepen our relationship with horses, such as in introducing a rider, we work together with the horse and with one another in synchronicity through grounding ourselves in rhythm and relaxation and putting the needs of one another before our own. And that creates an environment of trust, calmness, curiosity, and creativity. By keeping our emotions grounded, the horse responds immediately that we've reached this level of synchronicity, and anything contrary to authenticity will be unmasked through the horse's behavior. Because horses, they don't lie or suppress anything negative, that they respond immediately. And if this happens, we stop and assess if there's anything that we need to release within us, not them, ourselves, so that we can return to the harmony of the process. I can think of no better experience to embody for a relationship throughout our lives than through experiencing the first hand with the horse.
So when we work as a family, as a herd family with our horses, and teaching them new things so that we can be safe around them and they can be safe in their environment while they learn new things. We give them a voice, we allow them to express themselves, we don't suppress them. We don't force our will upon them, and we allow them to give us feedback. And it's working on ourselves that allows for the relationship to develop, because we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. And we don't want to change the horses because they're just perfect, they come out perfect. Just like children are born perfect.
Tomorrow's rain washes stains away. Something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant